The British monarchy, an institution steeped in centuries of tradition, is at a critical juncture. Following the monumental passing of Queen Elizabeth II, her son, King Charles III, ascended to the throne, marking the beginning of a new era. However, the public's reception to King Charles has been met with mixed reactions. While he is seen by many as a symbol of continuity, others question whether he is truly fit to carry the royal legacy forward, especially as the monarchy grapples with the pressures of modernization and evolving public opinion. At the same time, the spotlight is increasingly turning toward Prince William, the heir apparent, whose growing popularity and sense of duty have led many to speculate about the future of the crown. As King Charles faces public protest, health challenges, and political uncertainty, the question remains, will the monarchy's future rest in his hands? Or is Prince William set to take the throne sooner than expected? In recent months, Prince William has solidified his position not just as the Prince of Wales, but as the future king in the eyes of many. His charisma, sense of responsibility, and progressive approach to key issues have captured the attention and admiration of the British public. While King Charles III continues to carry out his royal duties with grace and dignity, there is an undeniable undercurrent of anticipation surrounding Prince William's eventual reign. A particularly telling moment occurred during a recent school visit, where a young boy named Mohammed mistakenly addressed him as King William. With his characteristic humility, William gently corrected the child, saying, "No, I'm not. I'm his son." This moment, though seemingly small, spoke volumes about William's understanding of his role and the weight of the crown that one day will rest on his shoulders. The moment of humility, paired with his consistent efforts to modernize the royal family, has sparked a wave of admiration. William, with his approachable demeanor and commitment to mental health advocacy, has become the face of a new generation of monarchy. He seems to resonate with younger generations, who see in him a figurehead who can lead the monarchy through an era of transformation. His focus on important societal issues, such as homelessness, mental health, and environmental sustainability, positions him as a monarch who understands the pressing challenges of the modern world. Unlike his father, who embodies the traditional, stoic aspects of the monarchy, William represents a future where the royal family can adapt to the demands of a changing society while maintaining its royal duties. However, the path to the throne for King Charles has not been without its challenges. Despite his long wait to become king, his reign has been marked by protests, both in the UK and abroad. His ascension to the throne has led to a complex mixture of admiration, skepticism, and outright opposition. One of the most notable public expressions of discontent came during a visit to Cardiff Castle in Wales. As Charles and Queen Camilla toured the castle, a group of anti-monarchists gathered to voice their objections to Charles's coronation. The protesters, carrying signs declaring "Not my king," reflected a growing disillusionment with the monarchy, particularly as the country faces numerous economic and political challenges. The "Not my king" protests are part of a broader conversation about the monarchy's role in modern Britain. While the royal family has long been seen as a unifying force, recent years have seen increasing calls for a re-examination of its relevance in the 21st century. Charles, despite his 73 years of preparation for the throne, finds himself at the center of this debate. His reign, though historic, has yet to captivate the public in the same way that his mother's reign did for over 6 decades. Some argue that Charles's age and long wait for the throne have made it difficult for him to establish a strong personal connection with the British public. As protests continue to surface and the monarchy's future hangs in the balance, it's clear that Charles faces a difficult road ahead. In his usual royal manner, King Charles has remained composed in the face of public dissent. Rather than engaging directly with protesters or the media, he has continued to focus on fulfilling his royal duties, emphasizing service and continuity as the central tenets of his reign. This approach has led some to view him as a figurehead of tradition, committed to preserving the monarchy's legacy, even as the world around him changes. However, this stance has left many wondering whether King Charles will be able to satisfy the public's growing appetite for change, or if he will be outpaced by a new generation of royals, most notably his son, Prince William. As King Charles continues his reign, speculation has begun to swirl around the possibility of an early abdication. While abdication is a rare and controversial act in the British monarchy, it is not beyond the realm of possibility. Charles's age, he ascended the throne at 73, coupled with his health challenges, has led many to wonder whether he might choose to step down in favor of his son, Prince William. The idea of Charles abdicating is not as far-fetched as it might seem. Historically, abdication has only occurred in extreme circumstances, such as King Edward VIII's abdication in 1936 to marry Wallis Simpson. However, in recent years, the notion of royal abdication has become more acceptable, particularly in cases where the monarch's age or health makes it difficult to fulfill royal duties. While Charles has not publicly addressed the possibility of abdication, royal experts speculate that he might eventually choose to pass the crown to William. This could be driven by a desire to retire gracefully, allowing William to take the reins of the monarchy while he enjoys a quieter life. Given that Charles has already spent decades preparing for this moment, it is unlikely that he would willingly relinquish the throne unless he felt it was in the best interests of the monarchy and the nation. But the question remains, would the British public be receptive to such a dramatic shift in royal tradition, or would it cause an uproar? As Prince William's popularity continues to rise, his future as king becomes increasingly clear. He is seen as a monarch who can bridge the gap between tradition and modernity, uniting a country that is more divided than ever before. The ongoing protests against King Charles have made it evident that many people are looking for a fresh start, someone who can bring new energy to the monarchy. William's focus on mental health, environmental issues, and social justice has made him a beloved figure among younger generations, who are increasingly questioning the role of the monarchy in a rapidly changing world. In addition to his progressive agenda, William's approach to royal duties has been characterized by his genuine desire to connect with the people. Whether it's engaging with school children or championing charitable causes, he is seen as a prince who is not just a figurehead, but a man who truly cares about making a positive impact. This sense of personal responsibility, and his ability to connect with people on a human level has endeared him to the British public. While King Charles's reign may be marked by tradition and continuity, Prince William's reign promises to be one of transformation and renewal. As the public continues to look to William for the future of the monarchy, the question of when he will ascend the throne is becoming a central topic of conversation. Will Charles remain on the throne for many years to come, or will he step down sooner than expected? The future of the British monarchy is at a crossroads, and Prince William may be the key to navigating the challenges ahead. The ongoing tension surrounding King Charles's reign, coupled with the increasing influence of Prince William, suggests that the future of the monarchy may be shifting in a way that no one could have predicted. While Charles continues to serve as the monarch, it is clear that the public is looking ahead to the next generation of royal leadership. With his modern approach to the monarchy and his growing popularity, Prince William appears poised to lead the British monarchy into a new era. As the royal family continues to navigate these complex dynamics, one question remains unanswered: will Charles abdicate and pass the crown to William? The possibility of such a transition is certainly intriguing, and it could mark the beginning of a new chapter for the British monarchy. Whether Charles chooses to remain king for the foreseeable future, or steps aside in favor of his son, it's clear that the future of the crown will rest in the hands of Prince William. What do you think? Will King Charles's reign be short-lived, or will he remain on the throne for years to come? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the British monarchy is on the brink of a major transformation, and Prince William will play a key role in shaping its future.